So today's going to be a scorcher, calling for a real feel of 106 where I am. So, um, managed to make it out here to take my walk this morning, getting ready to go. Able to get out here before it got too hot. Um, it's one of those hard days, but for slightly different reasons. It seems like the world is kind of falling down, burning down around our ears, and kind of makes it hard. Um, to move forward with the day-to-day stuff and trying not to be so overwhelmed with so many things going on in the world that just feel so beyond our control. And what I've been thinking in the last 24 hours is how it's still really important to keep doing the day-to-day things, um, to try to stay healthy, to try to move forward. And one of those is taking my walk. So So just finished my walk, and once again, glad that I did it. I managed to get it in before 9 a.m. and still pretty humid and sweating a lot from it. And yesterday I didn't walk, but I made a deliberate trade-off, which is something I will do when I know I have a day that I'm going to have a lot of things that are going to be kind of physically taxing, and I probably won't have a walk in me by the end of the day. And yesterday was one of those days. I knew it was going to be warm, and we had been given some mosquitoes are already swarming. We had been given some paver bricks and um, ended up getting some more hardscaping materials from this person. Got it through Free Cycle, love Free Cycle, and knew that it was going to take multiple trips in my vehicle of loading it up, unloading it, going back, and we ended up doing that like 3 times, getting a bunch of paver bricks, some concrete blocks, some other hardscaping materials, all heavy, and doing that on a fairly warm day, not as hot as today's going to be, but still it was pretty hot yesterday, and managed to do it, but it was a little, it was on the edge of what my physical capacities were. So yesterday I didn't walk because I was doing all that physical activity and listening to my body. And today I knew I absolutely had to get the walk in. And but it was kind of hard to get started. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video before I took my walk, sometimes it's hard when you see the world kind of crashing around you and you're concerned about, are you going to have health care at the beginning of the year? What's going to be happening to the world economy? All these kinds of things that are going on, and things that really do feel kind of out of your control as a single human being. And one of the things I remind myself when that happens is we still have to get up. We can't give up. We have to do what we can. And then with the day-to-day, you have to get up and just keep putting one foot in front of the other and doing the best that you can to get through. And for me, coming out and walking, I'm gonna be honest, it was sort of like, well, why bother? If we're on the verge of World War III and all these other potential horrible things going on in the world, all of this might be a moot point because I might not have health care, I might not have this, might not have that, might not be able to get good food or afford good food, or get my medications and all those things. And I just had to remind myself that as bleak as things look, sometimes still have to get up and put one foot in front of the other and do the best that you can. And don't let them win. Um, don't let the forces outside of yourself convince you that you are powerless. Um, I don't want to get too political on this. Just do what you can to make the world a better place, to make your voice heard. And don't surrender. Don't give in to despair. Don't give in to hopelessness. Don't give in to what difference can one person make. That history has shown before that a lot of voices together can make a difference. And maybe it's time to make sure your voice is heard. And there's lots of different ways to do that. You have to find what works best for you. And one of the ways you can do that is not to give up. Continue to take care of you and the people around you and the world around you as best you can. And let's, fingers crossed, that we continue to focus on making the world a better place instead of tearing it down. That's all.